The Coin Catastrophe by Jamie Danis. Bob has $16 in coins in his bag, some nickels and some dimes. The amount of dimes is 10 more than the amount of nickels. Then Kevin bumps into Bob, and Bob drops all of his nickels down a storm drain. However, Bob still wants to buy as many pieces of 5-cent candy as he can. Assuming that Kevin is banned from bumping into Bob, how many pieces of candy can Bob buy? So first we're going to start with this part of the problem. Bob has some nickels and some dimes, and the amount of dimes is 10 more than the amount of nickels. So we have our little chart down here, and our unknown is the amount of nickels. So we're going to make that x, and we're going to make the amount of dimes x plus 10, because the amount of dimes is 10 more than the amount of nickels. And we know that the value of each coin, so we know that the value of one nickel is 5 cents, and the value of one dime is 10 cents. So we've got our this column for our chart. Now we're going to multiply the value of each coin by the number of coins to get the total value of both the nickels and the dimes. So x times 5 equals 5x, and x plus 10 times 10, we're going to distribute out that 10 and get 10x plus 100, and total value of nickels, 5x, total value of dimes, 10x plus 100. So now we are going to add the total value of nickels to the total value of dimes, and we should get the all of the money that Bob has in his bag, which is $16 or 1,600 cents. So 5x plus 10x plus 100 equals 1,600. 15x plus 100 equals 1,600. We're going to add the opposite of 100 to both sides and get 15x equals 1,500, and we'll divide both sides by 15, and we'll get x equals 100. Solution set is 100. So now we know that the number of nickels in Bob's bag is 100, and the number of dimes in his bag is 110, because the amount of dimes is the amount of nickels plus 10. So now we're going to check and make sure we're right, and it's very simple. We're going to do the exact same thing, multiply value of each coin by number of coins. So we've got 100 times 5, and we're going to add it to 110 times 10, and we should get 1,600. So we're going to just solve this equation. 500 plus 1,100 equals 1,600. We get 1,600 equals 1,600, so we are right. Yay! Now the next part of the problem. Kevin bumps into Bob, and Bob drops all of his nickels down the storm drain. So we know that the value of all of Bob's nickels is 500 cents, because value of each coin times number of coins. So we're going to subtract that from Bob's original, the amount of money Bob originally had, which is 1,600 cents. So 1,600 minus 500, we get 1,100. So now Bob has 1,100 cents. So Bob still wants to buy as many pieces of 5-cent candy as he can, and assuming that Kevin is banned from bumping into Bob, how many pieces of candy can Bob buy? So Bob's new amount of money after Kevin bumped into him is now 1,100 cents, and we're going to divide that by 5 because each piece of candy costs 5 cents, and we get 220. And because Kevin is banned from bumping into Bob, there is no change. Nothing can change. So our answer is 220 pieces of candy. That's the amount of candy that Bob could buy. Thank you.